question today was about second marriages. And as everyone knows, I'm in my second marriage. But yeah, the question was, my first marriage was terrible, and it turned me off from being married again. What advice, if any, do you have on second marriages? So first off, let me just say this. I don't really know what happened in the first marriage, so the best thing for you to do is to try to get over the first marriage or get past the first marriage. At least have some sort of closure, if for lack of a better word. I think people put too much into feelings. It sounds crazy, but feelings. And when I say feelings, I don't mean feelings, real feelings, genuine feelings. I'm talking about those feelings like, I feel like she's doing something. I feel like he don't love me. I feel like she don't want to be with me. All those feelings are the kind of feelings we come upon ourselves, the kind that we put on ourselves. It may have nothing to do with our spouse or significant other, but more to do with how we feel about ourselves and the output we've been putting out, what we've been given. Sort of like, how can she love me if I'm doing this? How does he want to stay with me when I'm like this? We become our own judge and jury. We decide what's good for the spouse or what's best in the relationship, as opposed to what a relationship is. Two people working together for a common goal. And that's the part everybody forgets. It's like a business. You don't have to even like the person you with all the time. All you have to do is know how to be civil and get by the day without killing each other. And if you love each other, that should be easy. But once again, we have those feelings. People, I feel like I love him. I think I'm in love. I think I want to be married. I think I want a husband. I feel like I'm ready to be married. These are all things that we put on ourselves into the world as if, because I'm ready to be married, somebody's ready to be married to me. Or because I think I'm ready to be married, I'm ready to be married to somebody. It don't work like that. And a lot of people find out too late. And then you hear, oh, it just didn't work. Think about this. How many times do you go to school or go to work, and in your mind, you're like, I do not like this person, or I can't get along with this person. But you there. You stay there. And you do a productive job, whether it's school, whether it's work, whether it's society. You're not going to like everybody. But as human beings, we have to learn how to deal with everybody, whatever way it is. Because some people you have to deal with by not dealing with them. Some people you have to deal with by avoiding them, not being around them. It's different ways. But we so stuck in this, our mentality of, I'm always right. I'm the center of my world. I'm. We're so selfish in thinking that a lot of times we don't think about the other person. So because you just got out your first marriage or this marriage and you want to be married again, but is that fair to the person that you with? Because this person may be perfect, but because you came out of this damaged, hurtful relationship, you may not be perfect. So now you come into this relationship with your negativity and you bring in the negativity. So instead of building, you're destroying something that was already good or that had the potential to be good. So to the question about second marriages, I would first say, personally, deal with yourself get to know you better, figure out what you need, want, and then you go from there. Maybe a relationship is best for you. Maybe it's not best for you. But either way, you have to figure that out. You can't just go from one thing to another thing. Yeah, this is my second marriage, but I was separated, single on my own for 3 years. It helped. I got to see me and understand me a little better. But knowing who I am and knowing myself, I knew that eventually I would be married again. And just so grace of God, the woman I married second was someone I previously knew. So it was more so a familiarity we already had, which made it easier for the transition to be a couple, because we had been friends for years. So I think, as with anything, you have to take everything as individual, because what's good for me may not be good for you. What's good for you may not be good for them, or however that goes. So we have to be individuals, not only in our thinking, but also in our relationships, which is what another thing, relationships. Two individuals coming together, not two individuals being individual. You might as well be single. So my advice is always going to be, do what's best for you. Do what's best for your spouse. But more importantly, do what's best for both of you.